shall we talk? But lately I found this YouTuber.
인플루언서 수익. 와, 맵다 매우. 오펜무. 아이 진짜. 이거 확.
His name is Hosongbom. He's kind of my cup of tea. Anyway, that's not what you guys are here for, right? Let me formally introduce my new hair. Black. It is black. What do you guys think? I personally love it. I like it. I feel good. Anyway, today I feel like I did a lot of stuff. Okay, here's the thing. Towards the end of the day, I do not remember what I did during the day. So I need to go through my photo album and remind myself what I did so we can talk about it, okay? Guys, what do you guys think about like Osmo Pocket 3? Anyone using it? Because I'm definitely thinking about getting one. But I need to calm down. Okay, first of all, I woke up pretty late today. I woke up around like 7, and the first thing I did is, per usual, I checked my phone, and I found an email from one of the professors that I reached out for a research opportunity. Long story short, his answer was no. That's how I started my day.
I got an email from one of the professors I reached out for the research opportunity. He said no. It's fine. I'm gonna reach out to another professor. We're not giving up. We are not giving up. Love me, hate me.
Honestly, in the morning, I didn't do a lot of stuff. I just woke up pretty late, around 7, checked my phone, got frustrated because of that email. So I got myself ready and I was about to head out. But before actually heading out, I was checking like Google Map, how long it's gonna take for me to get to the university where I volunteer. So today I was planning to volunteer at this like Korea Children's Developmental Social Cooperative. I don't know what's their like English name, but I just like Google translated it. So basically it's like a social cooperative that helps children with autistic spectrum disorder, and I volunteer for this cooperative. And this social cooperative is located in one of the buildings at like a local university near my place, and I volunteer here. So I was on my way to head out, and I was thinking, I don't know why, but because last time I went there, I remember it took me just like 30 minutes by bus. So I left home around like 9:30, but when I checked Google Map today, it was like 58 minutes or something. I was already late. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe like traffic, maybe I don't know if they changed like bus system or schedule. So I got on the taxi.
결혼하셨어요?
아니요.
안 했지. 무료 봉사요? 아니면 뭐 알바요?
무료 봉사예요. And obviously I could not film when I volunteer or like where I volunteer because, you know, there are children and I am not going to expose their face or expose them on like social media before they're ready. And I'm not the one who to like decide, you know, so I'm so sorry there's no clip of me volunteering there, but I did volunteer, and afterwards I headed to the library near there. Now we're heading to the library. It's so cold. As you all know by this point, I am taking psychology class. So I worked on that a little bit, and I also replied to the professor who emailed me this morning. Well, in the morning, when I first checked that email, I was a little frustrated, but I'm not gonna let that ruin my day, you know what I mean? Basically, in his rejection email, he said he is busy with like a new semester and he's more focused on wrapping up his current ongoing project, so he's not planning to start any like new project that he can like use my help. But I said, yeah, like I totally understand you're busy, but in the future, if you are planning any, if you are planning to start any new project, I would be happy to assist you. So, and I also gave him my availability. Yeah, that typical email back and forth with professors. Although he already said no, we are not closing the door, if you know what I mean. Stay positive, and I've already reached out to other professors. So the reason why I'm reaching out to professors is because I need lab experience. I want lab experience. Right now, I am working full-time 9 to 5, but I really want to go to grad school to study clinical psychology. I'm specifically very interested in the intersectionality of art therapy and positive psychology and its application as a treatment for CPTSD military population. And to do that, I think it would be a great opportunity for me to work at a psychology lab. So I'm hunting for that experience here. Honestly, it's really hard to get a lab research experience here in Korea, because at least when I was back in Minnesota, if I wanted to get some lab experience, I just directly reached out to professors, asked for opportunities. But first of all, there are not a lot of labs here, and the universities here are not that research oriented. At least I went to research oriented or research focused college. So back in the day was maybe I should have done it, but we're not regretting about the past. We are focusing on our present moment and come up with ideas to move forward. We're not ruminating on the past. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway, so I studied for a bit, but for some reason at the library, I was overstimulated. I mean, I get overstimulated pretty easily. It's just my neurodivergent brain. Okay, here's the thing. When you are at a library, why you slurp your coffee? If you are at home, or if you are let's say at a cafe, I would totally understand that you're slurping your coffee, but at a library, aren't you supposed to be quiet? Aren't you supposed to remain silent? You know what I mean? And a random guy who was sitting in the same table, he was slurping his coffee away, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I think people call it misophonia. I get overstimulated very easily by really small repetitive sound, clock ticking or chewing sound, especially chewing sound. Oh my god, that drives me crazy, seriously. But anyway, yeah, so he was slurping his coffee, and I didn't want to say anything to him. I don't know, it just feels a little weird for me to reach out to someone. I don't want to be like, hey, by the way, the way you drink your coffee irritates me, so can you stop? That's kind of weird because I'm in a public space. It's very expected that you hear others, right? So I did not want to interrupt his peaceful weekend. It's newly developed town, and I was just walking around, and do you guys remember this? Starfield. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 3 Starfields, or 2-3 Starfields in Korea, and one of the Starfields is located near the social cooperative where I volunteer. So I didn't stay that long, because if you guys already know, I get overstimulated very easily. There were a lot of people. It was very loud. And something that I feel very uncomfortable with, living in Korea, is that the idea or the concept of personal space is a little different. It's when you accidentally bump into someone, you say sorry, or excuse me. But I think the concept of personal space is almost like non-existent here. It might be because like it's relatively a small country, like geographically, like even we're like cut in half, if you guys know what I mean. But there are a lot of people. It's kind of expected that you bump into someone. So, and a lot of people just like casually bump into others and doesn't really like apologize. At least in my perspective. It might be just a cultural difference, and I guess what I'm just trying to say is the concept or the idea of a personal space here in Korea and in the US are a little different. And if you are more familiar with American culture or the American idea of like personal space, you might feel people in Korea are not respecting your personal boundaries, like personal space, but that is not intended. We met in middle school technically, but we became friends in high school, I would say. And until now, we're in touch. So today we hang out. We went to, can you guys guess? Can you guys, Mule again. So we went there. We had intestine, pig intestines, or is it beef intestine? I don't know. Yeah, we had something like that. We had some sort of protein, and oh my god, have you guys tried cow's heart 염통? I've tried it for the first time in my life. It was actually good. Like, I thought it was beef. It was really good, actually. If you had a chance, try it. No, wait. But before having that meal, I studied for a bit, waiting for Ashley, because I arrived there like an hour earlier. We went to this cute vintage aesthetic cafe. Oh my god, there were a lot of people and it was so hard to find an empty seat at cafe. We were just walking around and we failed to find like empty seats at like 2 different cafes. So I was like, okay, from now on we're gonna try like 3 different cafes, and if we cannot find any seat, let's just go home. Like, let's just go home because it's too cold. We agreed on that, and at the last cafe we tried, we found empty seat. It was destined for us to have more chit chat time, you know. So we went to. Oh wait, let me show you the clip. Pew! By this point, you guys know my style, right? I do not film when I'm with my friends, or I just like film, like I just make like short, you know, footage here and there when I'm with my friends, but I don't necessarily document the whole conversation, even though I loved that conversation with Ashley, but I wanted to focus on, you know, spending time with her and having conversation with her in real time. So, there's no clip, but we had fun, we laughed a lot, we talked about life, navigating through like 20s, like confusion, love, friendship, and also she's starting, grad school this spring. So Korean education system is a little different from the US, because in the US, you know, like a lot of people start their school in fall semester, right? But in Korea, it's a spring semester, which starts in March. So yeah, we congratulate. Oh, ah! She went to Vietnam a couple of weeks ago, I think. I don't know, but like she got me beats. Also. I know, very cute. It's mine. And next. So yeah, we talked a lot, and she was talking about, and she's I don't know how much I can share about Ashley, because what if like she doesn't want me to share all this like information about her with you guys, even though I only have like 94 subscribers. I appreciate you guys, you know that, right? Anyway, what was I talking about? Let's go home. Actually, I initially planned to come back home right away, but then I was like, I did a lot of stuff today. I think I can squeeze in one more thing. Ready? I am. Well, I wouldn't say it was a stressful week, but to keep myself low maintenance, it's like a, you know, ritual that you need to do to take care of your mental health. Actually, on my way here, I made a list of songs that I want to sing, so no. You know, before you hit that rock bottom and, you know, like be burnt out, you need to take care of yourself. And this is me taking care. This is me taking care of myself. I think that's my weekend ritual now. Yeah, I did that and I came back home. Now here in my comfortable PJ with my bestie here. Yes, here. What am I here? No, now I'm gonna watch YouTube. My new favorite YouTuber, Hosongbom. It's kind of cute. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna watch YouTube while editing my YouTube video. That's a wrap. Papa. 어때? 춤추자? Only rock, only rock. 나 재미없어.